There was a moment when people was talking about there not be needing to get rid of the two-party system. Well, that's what they're doing. The left is saying all the bad stuff, doing all the real bad stuff to look so evil as possible to eliminate the left. Ain't no one really voting for good people to be in the left, only on the right. See, this is what Republicans and Democrats don't get. When you vote, everyone, both sides in the public, should be able to vote who to get in on the Democrat side, for good people to be in the Democrat side, and to be able to vote for people that's good to be in the Republican side. So we can have all good people. See, they have the bad guy, good guy. Just like with cops, authority. Bad guy, good guy. Bad guy's gonna be all mean and bad, and you ain't gonna like him. And then the good guy comes in all sweet talking and nice, and then you like that one, and you'll talk to him, and you'll do more for that one, because that one sounds and seems more good. But they're both evil. See, y'all don't get how this system works. It works on a bad guy, good guy system. And the good guy's usually always the red side. So that's where they keep all the good people, is on the evil red side. And the few bad people on the evil bad side. And so nobody ever gets what they want. They tell them what we want them to do. That's what everybody does. Tell them what we want them to do. I want you to control the left. We need laws to control them. And then the left says we need laws against the right, gun laws and all this, drug laws. They're using us to ruin this country. And you don't want to see it. Trump's a whole part of it. He's got a black cube on the top of his building. You know what black stands for? Darkness. Opposite of light. Opposite of good. Black is all about evil, death, darkness. I like the color black just because it's black, not because of death. Not because it represents darkness. I just happen to like that color. I like the color orange. And I happen to like the color blue for some reason. I like the color red. Maroon I really like. So black, orange, and maroon, that's what I like mostly. Red's fine. Purple's fine. Blue's alright. It's the black. The black cube says Trump across it in all capital letters. Not normal God-giving lettering. It was the all caps was created by man. So they're actually pushing for a one-party ruler, the Libertarian Party now, and they're getting rid of the right and the left, and they're going to one party, one rule. They're fooling you, and you're not seeing it. Everybody's getting tired of the Republicans. Nobody's liking the Democrats anymore on purpose. There's not going to be a Republican and Libertarian, because if there is, it's still the same old thing, just different groups. Well, one group that's still the same, but with a new group, a new good guy that's still evil. So the Libertarian Party is in the government. right along with the Republicans and the Democrats. They're the ones voting. They're the ones they're going by. They're not going by your votes. They're going by the electoral college votes of each state. That's where they get their points. Whoever gets to 278 points first, while they're counting as fast as they can, instead of counting every single vote and then coming up with the majority. That's how it works. If we had all that eliminated and had them actually go by the votes, because I guarantee you the majority that used to vote, that quit voting, figured that out and just kept their mouth shut because they didn't want to hear any bullshit from both sides, because both sides will defend what they're under. Oppression, slavery. Slavery never ended. If slavery ended, all the case laws that they created for black people would have been eliminated. No more of these laws created by the U.S. Supreme Court that cannot create law. Show me in the Constitution and the U.S. codes where it states that the U.S. Supreme Court is delegated the powers, given or delegated the powers to be able to create law out of their case opinions, rulings. That's all they are. They're opinions of a judge that's going against the U.S. Constitution. They're supposed to be a referee for the U.S. Constitution, period. What it states is what it is. They can't go, well, I think it's this, and it's my opinion, and I'm going to enforce it my way. That's not how it works. You know, people say, your truth, that's your truth. No, I'm telling you something that is the truth. That's based on factual evidence. It's not my truth. I'll give opinions and thoughts, but what things I tell you that you can see, you can find, that's factual, I'm giving facts. I'm not putting out just my opinions and my own supposed truth. That's retarded. The Democrats came up with that. The liberals come up with that. Conspiracy theory. The liberals and the Democrats come up with it. And then they got the stupid Republicans and conservatives repeating those words to create more hate and division against the people that's on the side of freedom. We're on the same side of freedom. To be free. I'm on the side to be free with the Republicans and Democrats, but then they want gun laws, and they want this, and they want that. When the black people went up to the White House to protest with their guns, you know what the government did and the Republicans? They got the Republicans and the conservatives out in the public to say, yeah, we want gun laws. We don't need them black people having guns. Y'all are racist. You helped create a racist law. They've always went after black people to keep them from having guns. Every law in the government is to prevent black people from being free. And they're using it on all of us for money. The jail and prison industrial complex. Trump, Reagan, Pelosi, and the whole gang created that for stocks and bonds to create for it so they can make money. Look at all the people they're arresting. $400 to $700 per person per day. So if you sit in there for 2 days, they've done made $800 to $1,400 for 2 days that you sat in there. That's why they can arrest you for stupid shit. Excuse me, can't help that. They're spraying, and that's why everybody and all the poison in foods gets all this crap, this mucus. But this was all created for money. Trump's banking, stocks, bonds. There's all kinds of stuff in that. Bonds, so you could bond out, give them money, and all that money from everybody bonding out, going into the stocks and bonds to make their money. They're all against us, and they got you thinking that they're for us, for safety and peace. That's what we're here for, to keep you safe and to bring peace. But then they bring war, and they get you to go to war. Where's the peace and safety in war? Where's your safety from war? Where's your peace from not being shot at and murdered? You're afraid and you're in constant fear. Where's your peace and your safety and your sanctity? A peace of mind. There is none. We've been in constant war my whole entire life. 50 years nearly. Because of Republicans and Democrats and conservatives. Identity politics. Just like when Mao ran China. Identity politics. Black and red. And the woman said, well, they would always push them to the red side, but it didn't matter because they were both evil. They work together. They're not for us. Stop voting. Walk away. Stand up. Throw their Monopoly game over. That Monopoly board that's sitting on top of your shoulders while you're bent over and crouched down holding it up. And they're sitting around you laughing and poking fun and whatever. Stand up. Walk away. It's over. Stop voting. Less than 30% of the population or that wants to vote, votes. And it states in their codes or whatever that if less than 30% of the population is voting, the election is null and void. We do have an election. It's not a selection. The ones above them are the ones selecting the ones that they want you to vote for. And if you pay attention, the one they demonize the most while they're running, the two, those are the ones that's going to be led up to be voted for. Because they're pushing you to the two that they want to run, to be possible president. And it don't matter who it is. They're both like this. They're both like this. They swear an oath, a pact. Just like in Boy Scouts. Honor. They honor each other. They won't kill Trump. And even if they did, the American people would do nothing. Just like they did nothing when Kennedy was murdered. They didn't rise up and knowing that he was murdered because he was good. But everybody was lied to and said it was an outsider that did it. And everybody bought it. And both sides was in on it. Both. And you don't want to see it because you think there's an actual savior when there's not. Give them bread, money, socialism, democracy, circuses, lions, tigers, elephants, donkeys, jackasses, snakes. Give them bread and circuses, and they shall never revolt. Oh, and a false savior. And they shall never revolt. Never. This is where they got you. You're in a circus, you're giving them money and taxes, and they're just giving you entertainment. Same in a church. You go in there, you give them money, and then they give you entertainment. Then you leave happy. You got to hear and see what you wanted. Made you feel good. And you pay for it. If you didn't pay for none of that stuff, didn't give them any money, then it wouldn't be the way it is. It would not be the way it is. You don't know any of them. You don't go hang with them. There ain't paparazzis following them everywhere because they'll kill them. They know better. Or you would know what's going on behind the scenes. The paparazzis is only for the celebrities. Well, guess what? The people in the governments, the celebrities, y'all up there, ooh, and if women could be throwing their panties at them like a celebrity, and their fans. That's all it is. Celebrities and fans, and it's all entertainment. As you're being laughed at and pulled, you're the rope, and both sides is pulling on y'all. But now the left is weakening on purpose to let the right win, because they're getting everyone to go to Trump. We'll say stupid stuff, ignorant. Oh, you don't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist. Oh, I don't like that. How many times do we gotta tell you we're no good for you? And in one ear and out the other. Because it wasn't what you wanted to hear. Ignore the bad stuff. We'll ignore the bad stuff, and we'll believe the lies. All this bad stuff is telling you what's going on, and you're ignoring it. Because you're looking for the little bit of good that makes you feel good. Just a little bit, just enough, and then you feel good. They know this. They're playing you. It's not about you and I and the sheeple voters. Over 70% of the American people is not voting are U.S. citizens. We're not Americans. We're U.S. citizens. You check the box. I'm a U.S. citizen. Yep. You're not a U.S. citizen. I mean American. You're not checking anything that you're American. You're not writing down I'm in America. America don't exist. It's not a country anymore. It's just a word. It's just hearsay. It's now imaginary. Because we live in a country that's called the United States of America. A label that's not even really a country according to their codes. So I'm going to leave it at that. Bye.